We can customize the name of our gear opening the Devices window by clicking on the globe icon. With a double click on the name in the relevant column, we are ready to edit it and confirm with Return. Names are immediately refreshed in the global view and permanently stored with the project. When we want to quickly organize several windows, defining positions, active tabs, and other details, we can store and recall layouts. We first open and locate the windows, setting all the desired details, and then store a layout with Command L for layout on Mac or Control L on PC. We can also select Save Layout from the Layout menu. We are offered to choose one location from the 12 available. The ones already in use show white labels, while the free ones are gray. We can choose a location with a click or pressing a function key. Type name and confirm with the click on OK or pressing Return. If we select a location already in use, we are requested to confirm before overwriting. We can close all the open windows with a single click to the relevant icon button on the global view. To recall a layout, we can use Command R for recall on Mac or Control R on PC, or select Recall Layout from the menu Layouts. A click on the desired one or a function keystroke will recall the layout. We will find all the windows open on the desired tab with position and order previously decided. The global view is part of the layout as any other window, so it can be resized and positioned before storing the layout. The global view is stored in the background, allowing other windows to always be visible. Shift spacebar toggles the global view from back to foreground and vice versa, allowing the user to immediately take a view of the entire rig and quickly get back to the previous situation, without moving a single window or layout recall. Alt ID number on Mac or Control ID number on PC opens the device window in the current desktop. Every window is open in the position and with the active tab left by the user the last time it's been closed or as per the last layout recall. When having several windows open, we can quickly scroll them keeping Alt depressed on Mac or Control depressed on PC and then press Tab. The windows are scrolled in the same order they've been opened. When a window is moved to a different desktop, it can be reached automatically during the scroll with Alt-Tab, and the focus is automatically moved to that window. That's very useful since we are not forced to remember in which desktop the Windows is, but just scroll the list and select the one we need to operate on. While scrolling windows, we can decide to close the currently selected one, keeping the modifier key depressed, Alt on Mac or Control on PC, while pressing Q for quit. On PC, we can click on the globcon icon on the taskbar to select from any open globcon window, while a click on the task view icon will offer a quick selection between windows of any application on the desktop. Similar options are available on Mac. With the hot corners active, we can quickly select either Application window to select from globcon windows or Mission Control to select from windows open on our desktop from any application. Shift and click on several channels or shift and mouse drag set multi-selections. We can clear a specific multi-selection simply selecting another channel by means of a click with no shift, or with a click on the relevant MS button, in red on the left for inputs and in yellow and on the right for outputs. ESC on keyboard clears multi-selections of all devices at once. To avoid unwanted change, when closing a device window, any multi-selection of that device is automatically cleared. That is not happening when a window goes in background. In that case, the channel names in the global view are displayed in red and/or yellow to remind the user that a multi-selection is active. Trimming faders using gestures do not change the current selected channel. That is an advantage since we can freely decide to operate on single fader or multi-selections, just moving the mouse pointer, avoiding clicks, thus preserving the current multi-selection status. The next mouse click without Shift pressed on a fader selects that one and clears the multi-selection of the current device tab. Alt-click on a fader, it will bring it back to its default position. That works for both one fader or on a multi-selection. For an output, for example, default is 0 dB, while an input gain of the Andiamo MC will be set at the lowest value. Powerful, easy, globcon.